Lakini kanisa halisemi mtu asitoe. Kile ambacho kanisa linasema ni mtu asije akatoa ili atununue. Si ndio hiyo? Sasa Bwana Gachagua ametoa sadaka yake. Hakusema, hatujui ni nini ametupatia, kama ni shilingi 1 au ni 1,100 au ni ngapi, kwa sababu yeye anatolea Mwenyezi Mungu. Bwana asifiwe. Anatolea nani? Sasa lakini mtu akija amechukua milioni 5, anatuambia mimi nakuja kuwapa pesa hizi, na wakati anaposema milioni 5, watu ambao wako kwa kanisa kama 700 wamelala njaa. Si ndio? Watu wamelala, na yeye anakuja na milioni 5 anatupatia. Ya nini? Ni ya nini? Situkae bila. Kama unataka kutupatia kuja utupatie. Kama angekuja na unga labda tungesema tutakula, lakini kuja tu kusema mimi nipatia milioni 5 na unakuja kupeana milioni 5 baada ya kutukana kanisa. That is stupid. Uwezi kuja utukane hii, utukane, alafu kesho unakuja utuambie shikeni hii. Wani sisi ni watoto? We are not children.
Trust me when I say the fear is gone. It is said that the voice of the church is the voice of the Lord. Oh yes, trust me, the church is speaking clear and loudly, because you've just heard that's one of our Kenyan bishop who doesn't fear anything, but he speaks the truth. In church, whenever you go, you should give out your offering or your tithe in silence. You shouldn't be parading and shouting loud how much you have given, so that you can intimidate the people who are going to the church, so that you can intimidate the voice of the bishop or priest or reverends who are in those churches. So whenever you go and give out your offerings, do that in silence, just as the other Christians or the other people who have come to the churches or the mosques or rather. So it's nice to see or to hear that people have started coming up loud and clear. You know, just some previous days, it was a man like Lenaola, or rather the Justice Lenaola, who came out loud and clear and said that Kenyans should go hard on the ask of constituting of the IBC, and you saw how it trended all over the weekend, and it was worldwide #1, trending at #1. That was due to the millennials and Gen Z and Kenyans at large who made that possible, due to the ask of one man, Justice Lenaola, and we respect him for coming out and speaking his mind independently, considering that he is among the 7 Supreme Court judges, and it was nice to see that he's an independent thinker. We thought that the Supreme Court was compromised all of it, but it's nice to see that he's an independent thinker, and I believe he'll be rubbing that to the other judges, so that it can be contagious to them, so that they can be independent thinkers too. So that was nice to see. And again, the bishops are continuing with the Lord's work of making sure that Kenyans get the right message and stick to the right call, of making sure we put these leaders to accountability, and to check them on whatever they are doing, and make sure that the checks and balances are put in order, so that they cannot continue to intimidate us with the few money that they are throwing to the churches to buy the silence of the church. Because right now, as you all know, there is no opposition in the parliament. The opposition were compromised due to the big help of one foolish man, Raila Odinga, who helped sell or hand over his people. They call them experts, but we know they're short of that word, expert, and they joined the government, and right now we can see clearly that they're you know, I wouldn't want to say bunch of idiots, but that's what it is, you know. So we can clearly see they're now up there, you know, trying to sing from the same hymn sheet of Ruto, who is a rogue leader, and he's leading in an impunitive way. But most definitely the church has jumped in to stand with the people and take the chance that the opposition had left, so that they can speak for the people, because the opposition leaders or the minority leaders who are in the parliament right now are compromised, and it's so unfortunate. For the few who are there, they don't have the minority whip seat or the minority leader seat, so they don't have much to push in terms of you know, the voice of the people, because the ones who are sitting on those positions have been compromised because they are under ODM, and ODM, as you all know, they are in government right now, and they are now scrutinizing the Kenyan people who fought for this country, and made sure that even they got the chance to get into the government, because without the Kenyans who went to the streets and fought hard, and some lost lives, and you know, some got injured, now it resulted for them to get the opportunities to go and occupy those seats. Now they are forgotten, and they are now scrutinizing Kenyans, and threatening them in the likes of Junet Mohammed and Ali Hassan Joho, and the flower girls in the likes of Oparanya and Opio Endanyi, and a man like Ali Hassan Joho, and the other one, the fourth one, I think you should drop in the comment section the fourth one, because it's so unfortunate that they're not even working for the people. For them, they're just there like flower girls. They're being controlled left, right, and center, and they don't stand for the people. But I believe come 2027, we shall be sending them home. And if you guys have friends and relatives, you should be making them, if they are due to get an ID, make sure you help them get an ID. And then when they constitute the IBC, they should get the voters card. Then that will be the weapon to send this government home, and it will be of great support by the Kenyan people, because it will need us to unite as one to send them home. And remember, this time they won't be stealing again. They won't be rigging the elections, because the election shall be the presidential results will be terminated at the constituency level. That means that we shall be having 200, and right now in Kenya we are having 290 constituencies. So that means in each and every constituencies we shall be there from day until night to make sure there is no stealing of the voters card that will have been casted, and we shall make sure that we get to know the winner of the presidential presidential race from the constituency level, so that we avoid the hula balloons that usually happen at bombers. So we shall be terminating the results of presidential candidature at the constituency level. So that means it will be happening like in the USA. You understand? So it's by state that we know somebody has win. So for example, here in Kenya we have 290. It will be right, it will be, for example, Ruto versus the person we shall be voting in, and they will be dividing the 290 constituencies on both of them. And I believe the people, the leader who will be standing with the people will be leading, for example, let's say 200 against something, which Ruto will be getting in that case. So I believe we shall be having a good run come 2027. I think I'll be elaborating more on this idea of terminating the presidential election vote from the constituencies, because we don't want these ideas of counting votes in terms of millions, because that's where they usually go and rig in some way. We want to terminate the elections at constituency levels. So for example, if somebody wins in a constituency, we call it out. We call it out. Let's say it's Okiya Mtata versus Ruto. For example, if he wins in Makadara, for example, the people from Makadara call it out and say Mtata has won, and we count that as one. Then, for example, Kibra constituency, if Okiya Mtata wins, that is 2. So it will be, we shall be calling that till we get the total number of 290, and then we get to see if for example, Mtata has gotten to 20, then this one has gotten the remaining numbers. Then if Ruto gets the remaining numbers, that means Okiya Mtata has won, because he will have gotten over 2/3, and that's how we shall be terminating the presidential elections from the constituency levels. The way the USA does it is the way Kenyans will do it. You know, for them, they usually have a couple of numbers in terms of the states, and somebody wins per state. So even in Kenya, it will be somebody winning. For example, if it's Okiya Mtata, he will be winning per constituency, and that means Kenyans will have to be there as it will be counted. We shall be there to count each vote with them, to help the IEBC crew, so that we can avoid any misconceptions of any kind, so that each and every Kenyan can be confirming that this constituency is, for example, Okiya Mtata who has won. Then we add these constituencies which Okiya Mtata has won. Then we get to see the ones which Ruto has won. Then if, for example, Okiya Mtata has won 230 plus, and then the Ruto is remaining with the other ones. For example, we know Okiya Mtata has won, then we start celebrating, because there's no way you will have won in any other way, because we shall be terminating the results from the presidential results from the constituencies. Then we wait just for the confirmation from IEBC, but we will have already declared the winner. Kenyans will have already known the winner, just the way USA, they already know Trump is the winner, but their IBC hasn't, their Congress, the IBC over there hasn't confirmed yet if they haven't confirmed that Trump has won, that they will be doing it in January. But we already know that Trump is the one who won, because we could see that he has won by states, and then the numbers of the Congress who voted for him. So that is how we shall be conducting our election next year. Come to 27. Oh, I wish it could be next year, man. But we shall be patient, just in case we don't have a resolution for 2027. So tell me what you think on the comment section, and I really appreciate. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I really appreciate. Then like, share this video to your friends and family, so that they can get these civic education videos, because that's how the constitution tells us. Actually, but they hadn't said it. The constitution says that presidential elections should be terminated at constituency level. Yeah. And previously they were taking our ignorance for granted, because we didn't know that much. But right now we know, and that's why we're doing these civic educations for those who don't know to know, so that we can be woke and make the right decision come 2027. So big up yourselves. Don't lose hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Just make sure you get your ID for those who don't have, and for those who haven't gotten their voters card, make sure you go and register once they constitute the IBC, and we shall be ready for the war to take Mr. Must go home, and later on to prison, and make sure we retrieve all the resources that have been misquandered in assets and in offshore accounts in foreign countries, and bring them back together for development for this beautiful country and grow bigger and better. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Enjoy these videos that I've compiled for you so that you can learn more and be educated with the civic education that you're continuing to do. Thank you so much and enjoy the videos.
Wetu waheshimu kanisa. The voice of the church is the voice of God. Kama kanisa inasema iko shida, hao wahubiri ndio wanakaa na wananchi kila siku. Na shida mingi sana ya raia kabla kufikia sisi viongozi inafikia hao wachungaji. Hao watu viongozi wa kanisa wakisema uchumi bado haujafika vizuri, hiyo ndio ukweli. Wakisema hii mvumo ya SHA na SHIF hapana sawasawa, hiyo ndio ukweli. Si ndio? Wakisema hii mradi ya manyumba watu hawafurahi, hii ndio ukweli. Tuwache kuwakemea viongozi wa kanisa, tuwaheshimu na tuwasikize. Na tukiangalia pahali Kenya imefika, wabunge wamenyamazishwa isipokuwa hawa. Si ndio? Maseneta wamenyamazishwa. Kila mtu amenyamazishwa. Kanisa isipoongea si tutakwisha? So we want to encourage the Church of Christ to continue standing with the people of Kenya and to be truthful and to talk for the people of Kenya. Na tukitaka kuuliza serikali yetu, tafadhali be tolerant to divergent opinion. Hao wa Kenya wakisema mambo hapana iko sawa, hapana pigia hao makelele. Hao ndio wamekuajiri kazi. Makasiriko ni ya nini? Don't get annoyed when you are told things are not working. Because kila kiongozi ako na wadozi wake. Na sisi watu ya kuchaguliwa wadozi wetu ni watu wa Kenya. Kama tajiri yako akikwambia mambo hapana iko sawa sawa, hapana mkasirikia. Let us be tolerant to divergent opinion na tusikize vile wa Kenya wanasema, kwa sababu hao ndio wametuchagua. Mambo ya IBC, Senator Medho amesema, an election is as credible as a process. Kriegler report walisema the Electoral Commission must be in place 3 years before the election. Sasa tumebaki mwaka 2.5. Hakuna IBC. And people can read mischief. Kwa nini IBC hapana weko? Mambo ya IBC, Senator Medho amesema, an election is as credible as a process. Kriegler report walisema the Electoral Commission must be in place 3 years before the election. Sasa tumebaki mwaka 2.5. Hakuna IBC. And people can read mischief. Kwa nini IBC hapana weko? So we are calling for the constitution of IBC urgently and as of yesterday. Ndio waanze kupanga mikakati ya uchaguzi, so that the process can be as credible as the expected outcome. Na hiyo Wakenya wakiuliza si ati wamefanya makosa, ni kwa sababu ni haki yao. Mimi ningetaka niulize, nikiwa ofisini nilifanya kazi mingi sana ya kupigana na pombe haramu na mihadarati kwa sababu ya watoto wetu. Tangu watufurushe, nimeona hiyo pombe haramu imeanza kurudi. Si ndio imeanza kurudi? Ya kuharibu watoto wetu. Hao watoto ni wetu. Hakuna haja murudishe pombe ati ndio ithuru hao vijana, ati ndio kazi ile Rigathi Gachagua alifanya ionekane ni bure. Hiyo ni kuumiza watoto ambao hawana hatia. Hao wazazi wote wangetaka, hata kanisa, tupigane na mihadarati na zile pombe haramu, ndio watoto wetu waweze kuishi na ile njia ambayo inafaa. Ngirikia andũ a nyũmba itũ ndimucokerie ngatho na mahoya manyu na ndimwira mutikamake. Utire bulete kagate.
President of the Republic of Kenya, Daktari, kuna kitu Roho ameweka ndani mwangu, and I'm not going to speak as a member of Rangwe constituency, but I'm going to speak, Honorable President, as a servant of the Most High God. Niseme nisiseme? Mtukufu Rais, I plead with you, the friend of Raila Amolo Odinga. God gave you Solomonic wisdom to make the decisions that you made there. I'm asking you, Echi, change of policy, frequent change of policy from NHIF to SHIF to SHA inaumiza wa mama. My dear friend, I have no other forum to tell you this. Echi, I have no other. Daktari, I have no other forum to tell you this. Number two, Daktari, kuna walimu wanakuwa trained and they retire without joining the force. Tafadhali, rafiki ya Raila, look at this. There are so many teachers outside there, Your Excellency, who are only depending on you. And you have veto powers on law, my dear friend. Tafadhali, of the 46,000 teachers, Rangwe was only given 15. Wakikuja, sijui ni wafanye nini. Na pia sitaki kuleta maneno kwa sababu saizi it is broadest government. So ni hayo mawili tu, my brother. Na Mungu akikujalia, shikilia hii kanisa yenye umeshikilia. God bless you.
You like me, why them a fight me? You like me, chewing a bone with a bite. You like me, chewing a bite. Don't like, how I got you. We don't trust them, even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay far, not touch them. We don't trust them, we'll be a man that sub them. Informer, me say you must them.